Peace, power, and positive vibes. You're plugged in to the Plug Out podcast. If you're none, we got
JT in the building.
And
Culture Roots back here.
all right. So now, first things first, I don't care what you guys are talking about for right now, because I gotta talk about this 50 Cent versus T.I. and family thing.
T.I. and family.
Tell us.
You heard about it, right?
No, I haven't.
So apparently 50 Cent dissed Tiny. That's her name?
Yeah, Tiny.
Tiny,
What did you
right?
say?
And
What did
so
you
then
say?
now, King, one of T.I.'s sons, got vexed. So he made a diss track towards 50, dissing 50's mom. And now they're going back. And T.I. made some diss songs about 50 and whatever now. And T.I. is a good rapper and stuff like that. Sure. Like, I think T.I. is a good rapper. And he's probably witty. And he's in the comedy scene now, too. So you might think he has a chance to go. But, buddy, anyway.
T.I.'s
That's so
comedy
funny,
is not
but
good.
what was said? Like, what was said? And what's
It was just, man, well, they were supposed to do a collaboration or something like that. Collaborate on something. And all of a sudden.
No, they were supposed to do a verses against each other.
Oh, was it? Yeah,
So-
so collaboration.
freestyle?
Yeah,
Yeah,
versus.
T.I. said they were supposed to do a verses, and they talked about it, and then 50 kind of switched up on it.
Whatever, right? The narrative is that. But remember, T.I. has a single or an album or a project coming out now, too.
Right.
So who knows what it is about. But the bottom line is this. It's hard to not take jabs at Tiny and King.
That's the bottom line to you?
That's
Tell
the
me
bottom
why.
line.
Tell me why, please.
Okay?
Tell me why.
You
I don't
can't
wanna
have
hear
a son
no
looking
shallow
like
shit.
King, okay? You can't have a son looking like a garbage pail kid, okay? A real life garbage
Wait,
pail
what does
kid.
King look like? Wait, no. I'm scared.
Comments made are
Wait.
the fears and the fears.
Wait. I got
You're gonna look down?
JT, really? That was not nice.
Okay, and you're gonna have him come out with a diss track? Bro, that is low hanging fruit.
You know what? Actually,
That
now
is
that I'm seeing this face,
and he's
I've
carving all
seen
kind
it
of
a little
stupid
bit.
bullshit
Or
too.
I've seen the
He's
diss a
always
little
in the
bit.
press like a dum-dum. And to me, like, that's low-hanging fruit, bro. Because now, when 50 starts to go on attack now, because he just talked about your
50
wife.
hasn't even been on attack yet.
He just went a little bit. And then now he had, you ever see Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory?
Yeah, that's it.
You see the new one that he put out?
No,
Where he
I haven't seen it.
has Tiny as an Oompa Loompa.
No. Yo.
Jesus Christ.
Show me. I kinda need to
It's
see that.
too
I think-
easy,
I think
dog.
right now,
You ever see the Garbage Pail Kids?
yeah, I've seen the garbage pail. But I think right now, T.I.'s ahead in the beef. T.I. and family are ahead of it.
This is all push.
This is March 1st.
This
so
is all.
yeah,
This is
yeah.
all push. You know what I mean? Remember, this is WWF.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're gonna make. But when 50 comes with this thing, even if it's a Drake versus the Kendrick, okay, even if it's one of them where the loser wins, okay, even if it's one of them,
Mm-hmm.
the jokes are gonna be funny, okay, because you can't. I don't. And people telling me, oh, you know what? You should because the way they look at.
Tiny used to be pretty. I don't know what happened to her. She got too much surgery.
I'm
You know
sorry.
when they
What is it?
Used to?
You do it to yourself.
yeah.
You did. And now it really hurts? Yeah. So I don't
Wait,
think.
but you're saying that Tiny used to be pretty?
Yeah, back in the day. Yeah. Back in the day,
Are
she
you
used
sure?
to be attractive. Yeah. Early 90s.
Are you sure?
I'm certain Tiny used to be
I'm
attractive.
looking at a picture right now.
From what circle what? What year is that from?
This looks like when they're
I'm
very
not saying it
young.
this time.
All comments are from JT and JT alone.
This looks very young. I'm not saying anything. I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Positive.
But I feel like
So
Hollywood right now is on the distraction train. Like now they're coming out with the Jim Carrey stuff. Like I go on my feed and all I'm seeing is
I saw
Jim
it today.
Jim Carrey's a clone.
I saw it today.
Jim Carrey, they got Jim Carrey. And I mean Jim Carrey throughout his career has always been kind of not I could never call a guy that's in every movie and was once the highest paid actor anti-establishment. They're actors. So if they're coming out with a character that's kind of portraying themselves as anti-establishment, I just think it's a part of the act.
Do you know when I could say that they're anti-establishment? When somebody close to them gets taken away, their life is ended.
I don't think
That's
so.
when I can say that.
No,
When I
don't
say
think
that,
so.
I mean it from this perspective. Not that they're anti-establishment the whole time, but they now upset somebody, and now they're going anti-establishment. They're going rogue, and now to reel them back in, they'll take somebody from you. You know what I mean? Just to make sure that you know you can't go that way. And
So what do you think?
with
Have
Carrey,
you seen the videos and the pictures or whatever?
well, I've seen Jim Carrey Jim Carrey was one of the most talented. There's a bunch of guys, right, that fit this thing. They tried to make Eminem into one of them, but he's not really one of them. But you see, in the universal world of art, there's certain guys that just come in and fit in, like Jamiroquai. He was a guy that came in and fit into he could be whatever music scene he wants to be. He just came and fit in, right?
Okay.
You know, certain guys that just come and do that, right? So, Robin Williams was one of them. Robin Williams came in through Richard Pryor.
Oh, I didn't know he was through Richard.
Well, not through Richard Pryor, but he was on the Pryor show. The
Okay,
Richard
I
Pryor
didn't know
show.
that. I didn't know that.
Okay? So, and that's what bossed him, just like how
So
Jim Carrey got
Robin
bossed.
Williams and Jim Carrey are very similar, coming in with like black, like
Coming in through
with
for
a black
the
comedian.
Universal channels.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right. So that he came in with In Living Color.
Right.
Right.
But you see now Robin Williams was doing similar as to what he was doing, and Robin Williams was able to transcend the whole
So
thing.
was Jim Carrey.
Okay? But how far did Jim Carrey go?
What do you mean? He was the highest paid actor in all of Hollywood for like 5,
Robin
6
Williams
years.
until he died was almost just on the thing the whole time.
Jim Carrey's big, bro. Jim
No,
Carrey.
wait. You don't
and the
understand what I mean.
legacy of
You don't
Hollywood
understand- No,
is
you
big.
don't understand what I mean. You don't understand what I mean. I know, because what you're saying is accurate. I'm not disputing that at all. I'm saying that Robin Williams, he started in like the 60s and come in like 70s, right? And he went all the way through until the 2000s. Steady. He was a guy from Mork and Mindy times. From before that. From the Richard Pryor, from all, like he was a guy coming up. And he could hang in all the circles. He showed you that. Mrs. Doubtfire and all these different things, Popeye. Like he's not in just with black circles now. You know what I mean? Even though to get cool, like Pink or Justin Timberlake, or they to get
Miley
cool,
Cyrus.
they gotta you know? So
do you think that
But you
it's a
see
clone
now
thing
with-
or no? Do you think it's a clone thing?
hell no.
What do you
Jim
think, JT?
Carrey. So hold on,
I
wait.
think they did something to them.
Yeah, me too.
Jim Carrey, he came out of the game at a time when he was about to be bigger than Robin Williams ever could be.
Yeah, but he wasn't as big as Robin Williams.
Only because he didn't continue. He came out of the game early.
That's true. It's like a Laura
Because
Hill.
when he came out of the game, why would he come out of the game after you're the biggest guy?
You know.
So that's why I'm saying at a certain point when he did the Truman Show and certain other things,
Truman Show.
like because he didn't just stay with the comedy
Spotless
stuff. He started
Mind.
going into the next.
Spotless Mind was a
Okay.
big one. You see that one?
I didn't see that one.
Oh, that's a great
Right?
one.
So you see now after you seen, for some reason he just said he kind of started backing away.
Not only just backing away, he was talking. He was talking a whole
And
bunch
remember when he went on the thing and he was doing the all seeing tongue
right, and all these different
or the
things,
all
talking
licking
about
tongue or whatever he's saying, and
kidnapping
Okay.
kids, and he was talking
Okay.
the whole program
but in comedy, in satire,
in satire,
right? So and then his girlfriend is dead or some kind of shit like that. And,
Yeah.
you know, so it's just like I could understand that people have got to him. He's coming up with a new movie. To get into the algorithm, to be talking about the thing,
Okay,
we
so you
could
think it's a
throw out some
marketing? You
clone
think it's a
shit,
marketing?
we could whatever. But when I looked at the guy, he didn't look different enough.
You look different, man.
Listen, he didn't look different enough
Mm.
for me to say that a Caucasian guy that's aged like 15, 20 years since the last time I've seen them, and this might be makeup, might not be makeup, whatever the hell. People get tucks, all kind of stuff. I
So
don't
you're saying it
know,
might be surgery,
right? I'm saying it's too far of a reach.
Mm.
Like, if you want to talk about people that, like, their face looks way... What about 50 Cent's face?
Mhm.
Remember when he was a young guy? His face
Yeah,
to me
but Jim-
now looks weird.
But
50
Jim
Cent.
Carrey looks like he had like fillers and like
A lot of
Botox
filler.
done.
Sure.
The way he was talking.
The way he was talking,
Yeah,
Sure.
it was
his
weird.
eyes
Man.
looked
The way he was talking
different.
didn't look weird to me at all.
No, you haven't seen the videos.
I
Yeah.
did. I saw the video. He was at the festival.
Did you see the
called-
one when he's talking to the female reporter and he's like, "I'm dead"? You didn't see that one.
Listen,
that was eerie, like the way he
Yeah.
was.
But how? That's not the latest appearance. The latest appearance is the one everybody's talking about at the Caesar Awards.
Yeah, that's the same one. That was outside of that award show. And he was
So in
talking
the
to
awards,
the
he was talking French in the awards.
Yeah. This is
So
outside of the award, or after the awards. He's talking to some reporter, and he's weird, bro. It's
I'm
not
not
Jim
saying-
Carrey's vibe.
Bro, have you been around actors?
I just don't understand, like, you know, how Jim Carrey can go from trying to expose everybody, being all like, you know, controversial, not wanting to be like in the public eye, kind of like getting out of the whole movie scene, to now like signing a 3-movie deal to
Yeah.
prove that he's still here.
Mhm.
And then when people see him, it's like, whoa, like,
He
who
looks
the fuck
completely
is
messed-
that?
yeah.
You know how many people that do that in Hollywood? That's how
Yeah,
it
but,
is.
but the thing that's questionable is like, okay, like obviously like the clone thing is very like far off from being the truth, but I think something happened. Like I think like
I told
you
you
know,
his girlfriend died, and they accused him of being the murderer.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
That's
Like,
true.
how they,
but I don't think that'll change somebody enough for them to like
Okay,
flip the
that's-
whole script.
Yeah.
you know?
well, that happened.
He was
how many
talking.
years
He was
Like,
ago?
talking a
that
lot of
happened
garbage
a
even
lot.
after the girl died.
How many years
Yeah.
About the
ago?
industry.
How many
Exactly.
years ago did that happen?
I'm not
Ago
sure.
that, Okay.
I'm not sure.
So now Bill Cosby tried to do something, and then they got discovered of his son, right?
Hmm.
And then when he tried to do the same thing, 30 years, 40 years later, then all these women started coming out against him. He went to jail for that.
Yeah.
They'll lick you with certain things to make you know, hey, bro, stay in your place. It's a far reach for me to say the clone thing, but I can say that just like other certain things, they'll push them out there to make you look that way when it's actually just right in front of you. You know? So that's what I was saying.
And what's the biggest thing that they would be distracting us as of March 1st today would be what's going on over in the Middle East, right?
Well, shit. There's a girl I know out in Dubai right now.
Okay.
Yeah. Like, she's been in the store.
Okay, hold on. Before you go on, I keep seeing contradicting videos, and I know it's March 1st now, and this is probably what the second day since the U.S. and Israel
Oh, I
attacked.
didn't even know about it.
Okay, so I'm seeing people posting from Dubai, yo, it's okay over here. Stop listening to propaganda. There's no bombing. There's nothing going on. They're walking around the malls and showing what's that big ass, the Khalifa building and all that. So what's your girl saying about what's going on?
A girl I know, her apartment, the hotel that she was staying at, got bombed.
Wow.
And she's in the shelter right now with her 2 children, scared witless.
Crazy.
Okay? So, like, I don't know what the other people are reporting or whatever. I don't know, right? But whatever's happening over there right now is pretty serious, it seems. And I don't think that when I'm seeing people in Iran saying, or TikToks from Iran saying, hey, you don't know what's going on down here. We're happy that Ayatollah Khomeini is dead.
But
whatever,
they
right?
said the same thing in Venezuela.
And Libya. And Iraq.
Yeah, they did
Yeah,
the same
okay.
thing.
So
I think
now
it's
that-
just all like a cover up. Like they even for the
I
whole
agree.
World Cup, like they built so many soccer fields in Gaza.
Yeah, I seen that. You see that?
Like it's like a $50 million investment.
they built like soccer fields in Gaza.
So
Yeah,
so
for them to train and like it's like a base thing, like for
Yeah.
them to play at. And I'm like, you guys bombed this country for so long. You guys killed families, killed children, so that you can make space and room for
Alright,
your
so-
fucking FIFA.
so the whole play is the Board of Peace.
Yeah, it was the Board of Peace.
So
in
do
the
you,
US.
do you know about the Board of Peace? Hold on, man, hold on. So the
Okay.
Board of Peace is supposed to be the board assembled by Trump, whatever, and they go around. It was supposed to be an initiative specifically for the Palestine and for the Gaza area, and they were supposed to rebuild it. I'm not sure if they said turn it over back to the people, but they're supposed to rebuild it and whatever kind of thing's supposed to happen. So their first initiative, like JT's saying, is to build soccer fields, bro.
Look,
Soccer fields, one's a $1 million field and a couple like $50,000 fields.
so
And
what?
people have-
So why do you think they did that? That's spitting in people's face. We're showing you, look, we're being blatant about the thing now.
Yeah.
We'll raise your land and put a soccer field there. And that's what's that going to do? It's just going to create more civil unrest and distrust or whatever. For what? You know what I mean? So these guys they have a plan. They have a plan. They're good. They're ready for a revolt. They're ready for whatever. They think
they're trying to incite a
right?
revolt.
They think they're ready. They think they're ready.
They think they might be ready,
right?
Yeah.
So like, they're gonna try to, bro. It's the, you know when they talk about you're kicking, screaming the death pangs. This is the death pangs, and if you look at any empire, okay, and this is something that we've been talking about in circles for the last like 30 years, okay? But when any empire starts to obscure sexuality,
Last days, bro.
it's the last days.
Last days.
Okay? But not the last days of man and
No.
of that empire.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, this is what's going on right now. You see how everything's been obscured. So they have to push it a certain way. But you know, like, they can try whatever they're gonna try. They're gonna try whatever, and they're gonna keep pushing that. You know what I mean? So, do you think Love Is Blind? There's a show on TV called Love Is Blind.
I don't agree with the show. Like,
Why don't you agree with the show? What do you mean you don't agree with the show?
I've never
personally
watched
couldn't
it,
do
but yeah, I never
I
really watched
personally
it.
couldn't do it.
You couldn't do what?
Love Is Blind.
The show? Why not?
Because I don't believe that. Like, I can't go off of meeting somebody through like a wall, and then like determining if that's like, you know, my person
Oh, so
or
if they're
not.
ugly, then no for JT.
Low key, yeah. I'm sorry.
That sounded like a high.
I don't mean to be shallow, but like I would like for my man to like, you know, at least like be good looking, or for me to be attracted to him.
Surprised to hear you say that, JT. I think
Really,
love. Wow.
I think, you know, I think it's important that I think the concept is great.
Yeah.
Because I think, like, you know, it kind of gets them to know each other, like, without actually seeing each other.
Right.
But I think even that can be very deceitful.
In what way?
In the way of just, like, you know, like, they can just be saying whatever they want to, like, get you.
You can be saying the same thing in front of a person you can see. It's the same.
So now we're just
Exactly.
talking about,
But that's the thing. Like, I'd rather just see the person. I'd rather have, like, a face-to-face.
I'm sure you would, but
And I'd rather meet people in the real world rather than going on a dating show.
Well, yeah.
Like, no shade to you guys.
But now
like,
the
that's
dating
how I
show,
meet
right?
people more authentic.
they're not doing what that award show did. They're not hiring a guy with nigga Tourette's to be in your dating
How do
show.
we get back?
When I say that, I mean generally the population is relatively good looking in the show. They're not hiring some Butu like.
So I've never watched it. So they never put like a bucket on the show to kind
Not really.
No, yeah.
Not really.
I thought that would be
Okay.
a major part of the show to put like a
Bro,
bucket.
because then they'll know that Love Ain't Blind.
Yeah.
They'll know that.
That kind of sucks. They don't do that in the show.
This season, they did have a girl, an Asian girl, I think, but she's adopted, so I don't remember her name. But unfortunately, sorry about that, sis. She had some surgeries to remove some. She calls it birthmarks that were on her arm, but I guess the birthmarks were cancerous. You know how they can be growths sometimes, where they can kind of whatever, right?
Yeah.
So they removed. So she has a bunch of scarring on one of her arms. But the scarring are like more like dents, like this, like it's like chunks of her skin taken out. So
Like
it's seen-
craters, kind of?
yeah, like
Oh, wow.
no bigger than that. Like it's very noticeable. There's scarring there. Okay,
Okay.
but she's a cool girl though. Mad cool. Like from what I'm seeing, she's mad cool. And when she told the guy that she has some, she had to have birthmarks.
But before he saw her.
Yeah, she said scarring. I guess he must have disclosed that because you know what? They must have put in the rules that they have to disclose that because generally speaking, you're not supposed to talk about anything regarding the way that you look, right? Well, she's a nice girl, she's a pretty girl, like you know what I mean. Like, but that's there. So she doesn't know if she wants to have kids because she doesn't know if it's a genetic thing and whatever, right? So whatever. But now watching Love Is Blind, because my guilty pleasure, I watch all of these shows. Love Is Blind, Love Island, Temptation Island, Perfect Match. Like I watch those reality shows because like I can't be doing all that wildness, so I live vicariously through these people there. But I watched this other show called Singles Inferno.
Never heard
Have
of
you
that.
heard of that one?
Never heard of that one. No.
It's on Netflix. Singles Inferno. It's a Korean show.
Interesting.
This dating show
What's the
gives
plot?
you hope.
Huh.
It gives you hope, bro. Sis.
What's the plot though? Like,
I've never
what is
heard
it
you talk
about?
like that.
So
Why?
basically, they have couples. Well, sorry, not couples. They have singles that are there, and they're in a place where I can't remember what they call it, but it's the Inferno. So it's like a campground. They eat sweet potatoes all day. It's like they don't get. It's not.
It's not no Love
Not
Island
the vibes.
Yeah.
But they do competitions amongst each other. There's let's say there's 5 guys and 5 girls. Then they'll bring in one other person or another person to like whatever. But they're trying to pair up with each other based on the interaction they have in the Inferno, which is minimal because they're in their different camps. They interact basically when they're eating together, when they have competitions. Whoever wins the competition goes to a place they call Paradise, which is a posh hotel.
Okay.
And then they'll be able to take a person to the hotel, right? Now you think it was Temptation Island or one of these other shows.
Yeah.
That means they're gonna be ponging immediately, okay? They're not even. They'll be like this. Can I talk to you casually now? Like it's like to even speak to each other informally.
But I think that's a cultural thing.
Are these Korean people?
All Korean.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
Right?
think that's a cultural
So it's
thing.
like, but the way that
Or
they're
American
doing
Lady Pungin, is it?
it, 100%.
What's that
Ponging and
song?
ponging.
It's a song with the, I think it's
Ping
like a
pong.
It's like a chutney song.
Hey,
Pungin.
we're not gonna get canceled, okay?
What? Isn't that what it's called?
I don't know.
Chutney? The music?
Chutney.
Yeah,
Oh, I thought you
that's
said
type of
something
music.
else. Anyway.
Oh.
No.
So it gives you hope that there's kind of
Listen,
decency.
the way that they're so proper, bro.
Okay, alright.
It's like you're watching the show and you're like, damn, they're proper. And they're like at the age 22, 23, when it's the wildness. Here.
But that's cultural.
Okay?
It's definitely cultural.
100%
Yeah.
cultural.
Yeah.
But that, okay, if that's, we don't get to see that in our culture. We don't get to see that. So seeing that means, oh, so that is possible. So that means that there is something there where you can exemplify something like that. Because I really was like, oh, it made me feel like maybe this should be the way that we course.
That's why there's passport
You know what I
bros,
mean?
bro. That's why there's passport bros. The people, some men over here are not up with or stick with the culture of the West.
I'm on the red pill, eh, guys?
Okay,
That's this guy
and they
here
go
talking
over.
about-
They go over to a place like South Korea or whatever and find themselves. Well, South Korea's a bit too developed. They can't afford those ones.
And you think it's pay to
With
play
the
with passports?
budget vagina,
The passports
Yeah.
play to play.
right?
What is that?
Oh, flesh peddlers and the
Flesh peddlers. They're paying the flesh peddlers.
peddlers, right? But
Say
JC, I want to ask
say
you.
that 10 not fast. Paying the flesh
Yeah,
peddlers.
ask me.
I want to ask because you said that you couldn't do Love is
No.
Blind,
No.
right? So let's say that
And
you.
it feels like doing like a dating app. I can't do dating
Oh,
app.
so what's the dating app?
I've
Dating app,
tried
you see the
dating
pictures
apps.
at least. You see the pictures at least.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
This is
Yeah,
no
but like
picture.
it's the same concept because you don't know who you're meeting.
All right.
And,
Let's say you went on
It
the
is a
show.
similar concept.
Let's say you went on the show and you connected with a person. He has the same interests as you. And you're feeling it. You know what I mean? And everything seems as.
and he's white.
We're canceled.
Jump scare. Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh,
And then
I was gonna
feeling
say
him.
he's short, but fine.
Shorter than me?
Shorter than you.
Hell no.
All right. Look, bro,
I'm
that,
short.
the height thing with girls is a
Okay, but like, hear me
non-starter.
out. I'm a
so what?
short girl.
Wow. Well, yeah.
Hear me out. I'm a short girl. Like my tall friend, like my tall guy friends would consider the guys that I talk to short because they're like 6 something, like 6'2", whatever. But like the men that I talk to are like you guys' height, like average, I guess. So height. But like I don't know that.
Maybe we should
Like-
cancel her.
But I don't know that because I'm like 5 foot.
I'm 5'11". Almost a whole foot taller than you. You're telling me that
Women, when it
Where
comes to
the-
height, are
we're short guys?
crazy, bro.
What,
I watched the pop the balloon.
what do I know?
The guy's
Just
towering
know.
over the girl. She's like, "Oh, he's a bit too short." He's like, "Yo, I'm looking down on you," and she popped his balloon because I'm like, women are crazy when it comes to the height.
Okay, but I'm not like freakishly
Guess what?
crazy. Like
Yeah.
I'm not. My standards are not like, oh yeah, like he has to be like 6 foot.
Yeah.
He just has to be taller than me. I'm 5 foot. Like, come on. If he's 5
People
foot
like
or
what they
4'8",
Yeah, people like what they like.
Okay.
People like what they
And
like.
if I don't want Jill Scott,
shut up.
I love
Jenny.
see how we
Shut
always get the
this
circle
place.
back. Okay. So you see, like, if I don't like
Ashley.
big things, if I don't want a bigger thing,
So,
so what? Because the girls are saying they don't want no short guy, right?
Yeah,
so
it's true.
So I don't want no fat thing. You know, there was a T-shirt before.
Yo,
no fat
send me
chicks.
that.
You know what I mean?
Send
I don't
this whole
want no
thing.
none.
Here be.
And even if you don't like that, I don't like you. So it doesn't even matter.
There is a bit of hypocrisy with
Sexually.
that. Big time. Because women are allowed to
Very
say,
good person.
I don't want no short guy, I don't want no broke guy.
I don't want a fat girl.
Yeah.
See, I didn't have to. No politics or nothing. It's easy. I don't want no fat girl. And the reason is not because of what you think. The reason is this. If you cannot control what you, yourself, put into your mouth, then you don't have control over your life. So for me, that's a non-negotiable. So hit the gym for something because I'm not dealing with that. Now, when it comes to the height thing, guys have no control over that. That was genetics. Your waistline is your responsibility. And if it don't fit the requirements of what I want to deal with, sorry guys.
Listen, I don't agree when women have like
sorry guys.
really high standards of like, oh, I want like a 6 foot man when you're like also like my height. Like I don't agree with that.
I agree with it. I agree with it.
What do you mean?
They can want what they want.
But I think my thing is just like I guess that's just not.
Are you
me.
gonna get it?
Well, maybe not.
You
Are you the
it's not like realistic.
Yeah.
Like there was the pop the balloon thing, and it was this girl, and she was a little overweight, and she was like popping everybody's balloon, like she was like, oh yeah, like style, like it's just not giving, like it's just not giving. Just, like, okay, and then she got up to a guy, and the guy was like, you know what, like like exactly what you said, like my height is like I can't control that, but like you can control your weight, like you're not really like.
You should
She's
start
probably
crying.
distant, right?
Probably
She
not.
probably
No,
went
but
harder
she
than
was
it.
just like okay, like like whatever, like she was just shrugging it off. But I'm just like okay, girl, but like he's right, like you're not too fancy either, and you're here being picky about the men that are laying in front of you, and then you sound like a fucking asshole, like you sound like a bitch now.
But
And now you're wondering why people don't fucking like you.
Yeah.
Not just because you're fat, but because you're a
not
shitty
just
person.
because you're what? Anyway,
PHAT.
talking about fancy. Talking
Yeah.
about fancy. You had an interesting time like last week. You were in LA or something like that.
Yeah, I was in LA.
Yeah.
And who were you working with?
I was working with Chromas.
How tall is Chromas?
She's my height.
And if Chromas wants a guy to be 6'7", they're coming. They're applying.
Yeah.
Okay, they're applying.
Why? How come she can pick?
Cause she look good. Okay. Now I don't know if it's all natural or whatever. And I haven't seen enough pictures. And JT takes amazing pictures, so it could be flattering. I don't know. Okay. So I've seen the pictures that I've seen that JT has made. JT's taken of her, and the girl look good. And if she wants a guy that's 6'13", okay, that has whatever, she could probably command that. But can you? So now
All the women that watch the Plug Out podcast can command whatever they want. I'll tell you that right now. All of them that are tuned in. Command any man she wants.
So we need to have a segment called Cap or No Cap. Okay?
I think the same thing.
I put a lie detector on culture, which is ours. Because we all know what it is, okay?
No, it is.
Not every guy can get what he wants, and not every girl can get what she wants, okay? Confidence plays a big part.
It does.
Okay,
It
so
really does. Like I've been like like I've talked to like some not so pretty men, but like I love that they're flattering. Like I love that they're charming, they're funny. Like they have like some type of
How tall were these
personality.
men?
Well, my ex was like maybe 5'7".
Well, you talking about your ex right now?
And then.
Well, you like when he's charming and stuff?
Okay, no, I'm not talking about him. No, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy, literally. No, I'm not talking about him in particular. But I guess like I guess for height wise, like yeah. But
He
the
was-
guy
he
in
was 5'7"?
particular, I guess, who I was talking about. No. He was really tall. He was like 6'3".
Okay.
So you have about
But
5'7".
the height wasn't like a big thing for me.
Mm.
Yeah, he was even chubby.
So short kings, applications.
Short kings get love too, but if you're like below
Short
5
kings
foot
with money.
for me.
Yeah.
But if you're below 5 foot for me, like, I'm sorry, no.
I think we
Below
all have.
5 foot. I think for most people would be like.
That's scary.
And I would say this: if you're bad, you're bad.
Mm.
And many people will make the exceptions. They'll capitulate if you're that bad. But you gotta be that bad. So even if you're a bit overweight or
To
whatever,
what level though? To what level?
If
To
it's
the
to the
wife
point-
level?
who knows?
No. I'm telling you.
Okay, so now the
People
girl-
have their
so-
non-starters,
so the
and when you
girls-
have a non-starter, you're not taking that for your
you
wife.
know, okay, maybe you think so, but like
No, that's a guarantee, man. There's no way a man is meant.
nothing is guaranteed. And,
What?
you know what's guaranteed? You know what's guaranteed? Change. Okay, so change is the only guarantee. So you might change your mind when you meet that person. That's whatever. People listen to the same thing to me. Even recently, a guy was saying something to me about, we just haven't met that one yet. I'm like, listen, bro, I've met lots of stuff. I work in a store where I deal with like cosmetics, well, not cosmetics, but stuff to make you more beautiful. I see beautiful women all the time. So like, I'm still kind of me. I'm not really changing me that much, but there is potentially something out there that'll change your mind. But yes, you have been watching the Plug Out Podcast. You're here with Nafir Nunn, JT, Culture Rich. It's been a pleasure, as it always is.
Yeah.
Like, comment, subscribe. It helps the algorithm. And we'll be back here again next week. We got a lot to upload, and we'll take care of that within the next few hours.
Yeah, man.
Inspire positive lives.